everyone, welcome to the Twin Flame Weekly Tarot. My name is Toni and this is the Twin Flame Weekly Forecast for the week of March 22nd through the 28th, 2021. However, anytime that you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hi everybody, welcome back to my returning subscribers and hello to you if you are new here. I'm so glad that you found me. As I said, my name is Toni. So before we begin, if you are enjoying this content, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you see a deck of cards you like, they are all linked down below in my description as well. You can check out the link to my Etsy shop and get yourself a private tarot reading with me. And lastly, when I refer to divine feminine and divine masculine, divine means holy. Feminine and masculine do not refer to one specific gender. Okay, so are we ready? Let's get started. Let's get our Palo Santo. It was still smoking from when I cleared the table before we started reading. So it was in my face, and I didn't think y'all wanted me coughing. All right, let's create a sacred container where we welcome and we invite in our higher selves, as well as calling upon Christed consciousness. Please join us. We command our sovereignty in this time, dimension, space, and place, and we disinvite and disallow all beings, energies, and entities of less than Christ in consciousness. And we clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. And I'm going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all of my chakras and energetic auric grid systems. Okie dokie. Let's get out the bell. Headphone users, turn down your volume for me so I can set the tone for this reading. All right, here we go. Lovely. And lastly, let's set our intentions for this reading by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We ask our angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, mother of the earth, father of the sky, sacred ones, we call upon you now. We ask that you please be present with us and please help us to understand and to interpret these messages to the best of our knowledge as we receive them. Thank you. All right, twin flames. Where shall we start this week? You know what? I got a bunch of new decks this past few weeks. I've had subscribers and customers send me decks, and so I'm like, oh, we should get out some of the new decks and play with them. Let's see what we have. And also I have a new setup, so I'm like, what decks do I have sitting over here that y'all haven't seen yet? And the sad thing is, twin flames, I'm afraid I only brought like maybe one of my new decks over. Well, that's a shame. But that's okay. You know what? Let's start there. Let's start with this for the Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, let's start with the Life Loves You cards. All right, headphone users, before every deck I shuffle, I will pray. Turn down your volume on your headphones when you see me pray because I shuffle kind of loud. All right, here we go. Let's pray. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for our Divine Feminine today? What messages do Divine Feminine most need to hear for the week of March 22nd through the 28th, 2021? What does Divine Feminine need to know about the energy she's working with and whatever time, day, place, or space they are watching this? Thank you. All right. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages we have for Divine Feminine? There we go. This week. Yep. That's plenty. One card is plenty. It says, oh, I love that for you. I express my love. Be a friend to someone today, Divine Feminine. Help them to see by your actions that life loves them. So, you know, the quickest way to have a friend is to be one. You know the old saying, the quickest way to have a friend is to be one. And that's kind of the story here. When you express love, you receive love. So it says, you know, be a friend to someone today. Help them to see life by your actions that life loves them. So honestly, it feels like not only are we supposed to be you know, the thing about love is a verb. It's not just it's an action. It's something we're supposed to do, and it's not meant to be held on so tightly to. We're supposed to share our love, and so that's a direct message, I think, for at least some of you. There's someone out there that needs to hear that you love them, and there's someone who really needs to hear that message today. So I hope that you will. Oh, I did find another new deck I have over here. That's exciting. Anyway, Divine Feminine, I hope that you will take that message to heart. Reach out and express your love to someone. Tell them you love them today, okay? All right, so let's see what the tarot has to say about that. We're going to look at the Golden Girls Tarot. Here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for the Divine Feminine today? What does the Divine Feminine most need to hear for the week of March 22nd through the 28th, 2021? What does Divine Feminine need to know in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this? All right, messages for the Divine Feminine. What is the energy the Divine Feminine is currently working with this week? All right, thank you. Nice, 9 of Cups. So Divine Feminine, things are going pretty good. And, you know, with that express my love, it's probably easy to express your love. You know, when the 9 of Cups is the card of getting what you want. So it's also, you see how she's got the 9 cups there behind her? That's, you know, 9 cups of love, literally. So there's lots of love to give. Be sure that you give it away easy this week, all right? All right, what are the obstacles ahead of Divine Feminine this week? What are the obstacles ahead of Divine Feminine this week? All right, we got 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Wow, 3 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Damn, girl. The Tower and the 5 of Wands. You got a lot of energy coming at you really fast. It feels like, okay, so with the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, you've been putting in a lot of work, especially at work or home, or just really focusing on what matters to you, what value, you know, what your values are, and just focusing on doing the work so that, because honestly, you see how you've got the 3 of Wands, I'm sorry, yeah, the 3 of Wands with the 6 of Swords right there. It's like you've been doing the work so that you can make plans to get away from, it feels like, something, and it's not just a tower, but it's a tower that has been a long-standing conflict. It feels like a tower probably came into your life probably recently. I'm not saying necessarily very recently, but maybe the past year. And you've been dealing with some pretty long, drawn out, lingering effects of the tower, and there's been a lot of conflict. And so you, honestly, Divine Feminine, it feels like you've been working. Woo! Some of you are getting money. My palms are itching, and all these pentacles on the tables. There's money coming for one of you. You've been doing a lot of work to try to heal yourself past that. That's that 3 of Wands, the 6 of Swords. You're trying to move past this tower, and it feels like this is going to be the week you finally reap what you sow. All that work is going to pay off. 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You're going to finally see all that hard work come to fruition this week, and I feel like this is, you know, this is happy spring, by the way. The vernal equinox actually was yesterday for the twin flames. It was, if you're watching this on the day that I premiere this on Monday, but you know, it's happy spring and happy autumn for those of you in the southern hemisphere. But it feels like it could have even been like a long winter, and you're finally moving past that. You're finally seeing the other side. You're finally, you know, starting to feel a wave of relief coming. And so be sure to express gratitude and joy for you know, what came and what you learned and what you feel now. Be sure you express gratitude for all of it, the good, the bad, and all of it. It's all important. It all counts. It does. All right, so what is the future energy moving towards Divine Feminine this week? All right, 9 of Wands. Nice, the Chariot. Yeah, see, you're moving on. You've been kind of beat up and bruised. You've been through some stuff. You've learned a lot of lessons, and now it's time to move on. You know, you've got that 9 with the Chariot there. I'm sorry. That's a 7. I can't count. 7 numerologically means you're on the lucky path. So, oh yeah, you're moving on. Look at that. At the bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. So this whole time period, this tower that it feels like you've been struggling with for a while now, the 5 of Wands, not only are you moving on, and it feels like, you know, finally the prayer has come true, that it's time to move past the situation. It's time to be healed from the situation and get to, you know, maybe get some clarity about the situation. But it doesn't even feel like it wasn't even that you're getting the clarity. It's like this was a journey. I feel like you had a lot to learn, Ace of Swords, but I feel like this whole tower and the struggle that you've been going through, this journey, hang on, how am I doing it backwards? There we go. This journey, that was the point. The tower was the point. You know, a lot of times we go through Tower so that we can learn a lesson about whatever we got to learn. But this time it was the journey of how you handle the Tower. It wasn't even, I mean, yes, you did have to have some breakthroughs and clarity, but I think that it was, you see that Nine of Wands, she had a struggle. There was a long struggle here, especially that Five of Wands. And so it was about the path that you took. And so I do think this is the end of the journey. I feel like that there's a new path coming in. You learn your lessons, and this is the end. I feel like the cycle is turning. So whatever you've been struggling with, take a deep breath, because it feels like you're coming to the end of that ride. You know, that Nine of Wands, the Chariot. It feels like it's about time for you to start something fresh, start something new. So, you know, I mean, what better time than spring, right? Divine Feminine, what better time to have a fresh start and to really, you know, have the ability to express my love. I love that. I love that, you know, when you go through the Tower sometimes, and it sucks when you're in the middle of it, but when you're on the other side of it and you're coming down the road and you look back at the struggle, it's always amazing when you're able to bless the struggle, when you're able to be grateful for the struggle. And I feel like that's the message here for you, Divine Feminine. This is the week to look at this journey, this path that you've been through, and learn and to find the gratitude for it, to express your love for the journey, for the struggle, for the pain, for the conflict. Because honestly, I feel like the seeds that you planted are blooming in ways that are unexpected and surprising and better than you ever thought they would be. So I know, you know, I'm going to quote, I know y'all get annoyed, some of you do, but you're just going to have to deal with it. I'm sorry. If you're going to watch me, you're going to be watching a girl who quotes Taylor Swift sometimes. And I'm going to tell you, hell was the journey, but it brought me heaven. That's what they're saying. Honestly, that's what they're saying. All right, Divine Masculine, it is your turn. So let's look at, oh, I know, let's look at the Moonology, because the full moon is on Sunday night on the 28th. We have the Libra moon coming in. So let's check out the moon for you, Divine Masculine. Let's see what's going on with you. All right, let's shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for the Divine Masculine this week? What does Divine Masculine need to hear for the week of March 22nd through the 28th, 2021? What does Divine Masculine need to know in whatever time, date, place, or space they're watching this? All right, here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for Divine Masculine this week? What does Divine Masculine most need to know? Messages to Divine Masculine from higher self for this week, please. Thank you. I love it for you. Expect powerful change, Divine Masculine. That's the new moon eclipse. So, you know, when we think of the new moon, we're talking about the new energies coming in, the ability to manifest new, and you know, things coming forward. But then when we think of the eclipse, the energy is being blocked. You know, it's being stagnant. So in this case, you know, it says expect powerful change. It's almost like that new energy is being blocked for a second, but it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger because it's new, it's growing. So then once that eclipse moves, it just burst out, right? So expect powerful change. I do believe for both of you that this is a season of healing and moving past some pretty I don't want to say traumatic. Traumatic is a word that it gets used so often. I feel that it gets watered down a lot, though there has been a lot of collective trauma. But it just feels like this is a season of growth, which is gorgeous because this is spring. Especially you see here with the Divine Feminine, I didn't even catch that, but look, see how her shirt looks like it's like, you know, the wrong side, the flowers and the trees. It looks just like the pinnacles here with the flowers and the trees. So I feel like this is a time of growth, even for, you know, because as the Divine Feminine does, so does Divine Masculine. So let's see what is up with you, Divine Masculine. Let's look at the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg. All right, here we go. Angels, what's going on? Why are y'all flipped upside down? Okay. Let's see what's going on with my deck. Like half the deck's upside down. Okay, well that's randomly strange. All right. Try that gift again. Here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit. What messages do we have for Divine Masculine for the week of March 22nd through the 28th? And what do we have for Divine Masculine, whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this? Thank you. All right. What is the current energies Divine Masculine is working with right now? What are the current energies surrounding Divine Masculine, please. Thank you. Okay. Nice. 10 of clubs, 10 of wands. We have the Hanged Man. All right, so I'm kind of stuck with some carrying some burdens here because you are not push. Okay, what are y'all doing? 4 of Cups and King of Coins, King of Pentacles. So, Divine Masculine, let's talk about this for a minute. What you up to? It's like you're resisting the change coming in. You know, like I said, expect powerful change, right? Well, you've got the 10 of Clubs, which is carrying your burdens, and then you've got the Hanged Man, which is being stagnant, and then you have the 4 of Cups, which is like, think about it. So it's like you could put down your burdens. You could let go of this energy you're holding on to, but you're choosing to hold on to it. But the funny, weird thing is, it's like, it's almost like you know you should let go, but you don't. And I don't know why, because there's a King of Coins, the King of Pentacles. Listen, Divine Masculine, you're holding on to energy that isn't serving you any good, honestly, to good. I mean, you really are. The energy that the tighter you hold on to it, the less room you have for the new change to come in. It's really funny. You've got that eclipse sitting right there over the Hanged Man, and it's like, you know, that's what that Hanged Man's doing. It's like he's blocking the energy. It's the same thing. It's like it's almost like you don't want to reap your rewards in some way. It's like you want to hold on to your burdens. It's like you want to hold on to this story that you have, or this concept of who. It's almost like you're afraid to find out who you would be if you let go of these burdens and let go of these stories that you defined yourself by, and just found out who you would be if you would just give a little faith and trust to abundance and success and prosperity. It's almost like you're afraid of that change. You're afraid to see. I mean, when we say powerful change, just how powerful are we talking about here, Toni? It's like you're kind of doubting your ability to manifest, and that is going to block you. That's what that eclipse is about. You're going to block your ability to manifest. Excuse me. All right, so what are the obstacles Divine Masculine is dealing with this week? What are the obstacles Divine Masculine is dealing with this week? Knight of Cups, something coming towards you, and the Empress. Wow, wow, wow. All right, I'm going to be honest. When the Empress shows up to me, that is Divine Feminine. And for some of you, with the Knight of Cups, it feels like the Divine Feminine is going to be showing up. It feels like some of you, this is a week of partnership for sure. And why is that an obstacle? Because when we say expect powerful change, we mean powerful change, boys. That's what we mean. So Divine Feminine comes on your door, you're like, whoa, wasn't ready. I'm over here still like pushing away my dreams and desires and thinking that I can only like play small. Don't. Stop limiting yourself. Why are you doing that? Allow that giant bliss that you've been trying to bring in come to you and receive it, because it wants to. It feels like it's like you've been doing all this work. You've been working hard on yourself and really been focusing on what you want and what your desires are, and getting into alignment and choosing to feeling good. Because, you know, I've gotten, 18 minutes into this reading, and I have not said that once. I think that's got to be a new record. But the fact that you're choosing to feel good and choosing it more often than not, Divine Masculine, this is why you're lining up with your Empress. This is why y'all are coming into union. The thing about that, though, is that for some of you, that's your block. For some of you, you don't want her in right now. You're focusing on your life. Maybe for some of you, you're like, I don't have time for another person. Where am I going to fit this human in my life? If you manifested it, then you'll figure it out. It's what you wanted. It's what you told the universe you wanted. So you told the universe you wanted it, and now it's here. You're like, oh no, sorry, come back next week when I'm ready. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. All right, so what is the final outcome? Future energies moving towards Divine Masculine right now. Final outcome for Divine Masculine this week. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's see what we got here. All right, nice. Knight of Wands. Look at that. You get the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. And you have, boom, 2 of Cups. So the deal about that is that I think you're going to get over yourself. I think you're going to get over yourself, Divine Masculine. And I think that you're going to decide that, oh, it turns out I did want this. I did want this. Also, the other thing about the Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups, this is about you choosing your own alignment. You know, it's just like I said, this is you choosing to feel good. This is you choosing to consciously think thoughts that feel good often, and choosing to come from a low vibration into, I don't mean we're just walking around all day like, I am so happy. Oh, yes, I am. No. But you are happy more than you're not. And happy, honestly, I feel like is too high of a vibration to ask for. When we talk about the scale of vibration of frequencies, love is up here at 500. And then above that, you have joy and bliss. And I don't know what's above that, like maybe nirvana. Below love, you have happy. And then below that, you have good. Okay? Good is below love and happy. Because happy is a higher frequency, and it's hard to maintain feeling happy. It is. In fact, if you try to feel happy all the time, you'll probably end up depressed. But you know what? You can try to give a damn good effort at making feeling good. And that's what they're saying. When you choose to be in alignment with your higher self, because see how that is the divine masculine and divine feminine, and you see how right above that, that is the sign for the doctor. That's called the caudicus, and that's the sign of being healed. And this is being healing your own divine feminine and masculine within yourself, and honoring and acknowledging those parts of yourself. And so it's almost like you, because with the Knight of Clubs there, the Knight of Wands, it's almost like you choose to seek your own freedom, seek your own path through the enlightenment, through the being in alignment with yourself. And it's kind of beautiful. Look there, Queen of Wands showing up. So you've got the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. There's a lot of players, and basically the Two of Cups are the lovers. You got a lot of players in this game, but no major arcana. Interesting. No, none. Oh, no. You have the Empress. My bad. You do. Yeah, the only major arcana on your side, divine masculine, is the divine feminine, the Empress. So that says a lot right there. The Queen of Clubs, clarifying, she's that queen who, you know, she seeks her joy. She seeks her bliss. She really is the queen who chooses to be happy. And that's the advice. Oh, please. Oh, thank God. So my mouse, okay. This is only the second week I've used this new studio, and I know y'all see me like looking down over here and looking up over here, and it's because I'm trying to get used to the camera and the lights and where I'm putting things. And the other day I was halfway through a reading, like literally an hour-long reading, and my mouse fell and it hit the record button and it stopped it. So, thank you, Lord. All right. So, divine masculine, don't be resistant to the love that you called coming in. Divine feminine, be open to the idea that this is the end of the struggle, and be open to trying to receive the lessons of the journey. So many times we're focused on we're looking at the big picture. So you see that Three of Wands, divine feminine? She's kind of looking at the big picture there, and that's what we're saying. It's like, don't think about the individual issues you've dealt with and addressed and healed, or the struggles that you had to heal, divine feminine. It's more about, look at the journey and how far have you come from here to there, and who are you now versus then, kind of situation, like overall big picture journey. Okay, but literally to twins, it feels like, because divine feminine is on a journey, and it feels like she is coming straight at you, divine masculine. So I hope you two are ready. Union is imminent. I'm telling you, divine masculine, this is what you wanted, so don't push it away. Okay. All right, twins, let's go ahead and look at the reading for y'all now as a couple. Now that we know what's happening is with you individually, let's see what's going on. Let's pull out my new decks. I do actually have 2 more new decks. I just forgot to bring them over here. I apologize. We'll get them next week. We're going to look at the Making Magic deck. This is the cutest little tiny deck. It's very small though, so it's kind of challenging to shuffle. We'll do our best, all right? So let's shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, what messages do we have for the twin flames this week? Any messages for the twin flames for the week of March 22nd through the 21st? Or 28th. Okay, we got Water and triple moon. Where's my glasses? I love the triple moon coming in because, you know, on Sunday the 28th, we do have that full moon in Libra. So I love that the triple moon's showing up here. It says, embracing all aspects of your self, the divine and the earthly. So this is, oh my goodness. I am so sorry that they're out there making noise. They know I'm recording. I apologize. But triple moon, you know, this is learning to love all aspects of yourself. It's loving, like I said, divine masculine. It's about embracing the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Divine feminine, for you, it's about embracing the journey and loving not just the struggle, but the growth, and loving not just the growth, but the days where you were trying to figure it all out and how far you come. Loving all of this, giving love to the journey of healing yourself, okay? That's what this is about. Because the more that you embrace all aspects of yourself, the good, the bad, the warts and all, right? The warts and all. The quicker that you do, the sooner you'll see this. The sooner you're going to see this come together, you know? And then the other card we have here is water. It says, work with the element of water for healing, purifying, and refreshment. So the thing about the water energy here is this is about getting into our feelings, getting into our emotions, getting into knowing exactly what it is that we want for ourselves. Because here's the thing, if y'all are going to be coming into union, which I'm telling you, you are, very soon, and I kept saying y'all are coming into union in Aries seasons. The twins were coming into union. I've been saying this since, I think, Sagittarius season. If you go back and look at Sagittarius reading, I said that. Yeah, absolutely. It's time. Y'all are coming into union. And so this is about going with the flow. This is about tapping into that heart center. This is about getting to make sure you're honoring what you know to be your truth, okay? And so when the twins come together, you can stand in both your highest alignment and not create resistance to each other. I apologize so much that there's so much noise going on outside. As you can see, it's a very pretty day, so people are cutting their grass, and unfortunately, that's the downfall of not having a professional recording studio. Sometimes you get stuck with people making noise outside, so I apologize. All right, twins. So this week, embrace yourself fully, go with the flow, and let it come. This is what you said you wanted, so when it comes, don't be afraid of it, okay? Just be true to yourself and honor your path. All right. So let's close out with one more tarot. We're going to look at the Light Seers Tarot. All right, here we go, twins. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for the twin flames this week? What does the twin flames need to hear most for the week of March 22nd through the 28th, 2021? What do the twin flames most need to hear for whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have? That's what I'm talking about. Here's your current situation. The Magician, right. You've manifested this. This is, y'all have been doing the work. You've been doing, you know, and Divine Feminine, you've been doing the work despite the Tower. You've been showing up and planting seeds that are going to grow. Divine Masculine, you know, it does feel like you're, listen, I want to say this to you. You have definitely been acknowledging your struggles that you need to let go of, even if you haven't quite let go of them. It does feel like this is the week that you're starting to understand that you're blocking your abundance and starting to address that. And the more that you will, the more that you'll let go of those, you know, burdens that you're carrying that are no longer yours to carry. Release and heal, forgive, release, heal, the faster you're manifesting. Like I said, you two are coming into union. I feel like very, very soon. Before this month is up, y'all are going to get to at least know who each other are if you don't already, okay? So what are the obstacles coming between Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine this week? All right. 7 Pentacles. That's funny because isn't that what you have there, Divine Feminine? Yeah, 7 Pentacles. Divine Feminine, you could be the obstacle because that is your obstacle as well. This is about the seeds we plant. This is about choosing which seeds to plant. And so Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, again, you know, Divine Feminine really is not just about going through the struggle. It's about moving past the struggle and letting go of it and moving towards the new, okay? And so it's about focusing on planting the seeds of the new, what we want, not what we had happen to us and what we don't want, but what we want, okay? Divine Masculine, you said you want it, you planted the seeds, now let it grow and bloom and flourish and receive it, okay? So this is just choosing which seeds to plant and which weeds to pluck this week, okay? Those are going to be your obstacles, about being very aware of what seeds you're planting this week, okay? All right, final outcome for the twin flames. That's what I'm talking about. Future energies moving towards the twin flames. That's what I'm talking about right there, twins. There you go. Transformation, death, and rebirth. And then we have Leo the lion. So we have Scorpio and we have Leo popping in here. And we also have Aries popping in. And what did I say about that Aries energy? Yup. Exactly. The future energy, y'all are going through a major rebirth right now. I feel like if on the other side of this, especially for the twins who are just now coming to union for the first time, and for those of you who are coming back into reunion, who are coming back around to each other, I feel like between now and July, you're going to see a major transformation in your relationship, but in the way that you view the twin flame concept and relationship. I think that you're going to see the seeds that you used to plant and the way you used to think about it is completely different. And you're going to maybe, for some of you who maybe been in union before and you couldn't work, this may be a change in the type of relationship. You try to pursue it differently. I just feel like it's going to be a complete different understanding of what it means. Oh my gosh, look what's at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Yeah, like I said, twins, I feel like this is definitely, y'all are on your way. What you need to focus on, what seeds are you planting though? Ace of Pentacles, because there is a new opportunity for love and a very successful, prosperous opportunity at that, twins. You got Ace of Pentacles. So what seeds are you planting this week? Focus on that. Focus on choosing to feel good, okay? And, you know, I feel like we're going to be saying a month from now, y'all are going to be like, oh my God, we totally connected this, and, you know, in Aries season, and oh my God, in July, we're moving in together. I bet you, for some of you, that's going to happen. But like I said, I feel like this is a complete transformation, a complete different way of seeing the twin flame relationship. It's going to be a different understanding of how that works and what that means for each other, and how you can use that relationship to help each other with your gifts. You know, I do. I feel like this is a big change. I feel, though, Divine Masculine, you're going to have to be willing to receive. Okay? All right, twin flames. I hope you found this helpful. Be sure you like, comment, and share. Subscribe my content if you did enjoy this. You know, my mouth's just like, hey, here's the thought. Now take every word and say it in reverse order, like a Yoda it. Let's try that sentence all over again. If you are enjoying my content, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure y'all come back next week when we can continue the drama and see what's going on here. But y'all, I am really excited to see, because I bet you anything in the next few weeks, y'all are going to be sitting here, oh, you were right. I know. The cards are never wrong. All right, y'all have a happy, healthy, safe week, and I'll see y'all next time. Love y'all, twin flames.